Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, where Southern hospitality and charm meet the world of professional pickleball. And it's here you'll find the APP Atlanta Metro Open, part of the USA Pickleball National Championship Series. Join us all weekend as players compete for cash prizes and a golden ticket to the Margaritaville USA Pickleball National Championships. Brought to you by Superior Labs. Our supplements keep you at the top of your game. Superior Labs, never surrender. OS First, the official sock and compression bracing partner of USA Pickleball. Redefine comfort. eHealth Medicare, find coverage that makes you feel like a winner. Head, bringing high performance gear to every athlete, professional and amateur. Onyx, we push the limits and you win. Zealous, the insole to end all insoles, featuring patented smart cell cushioning. Vulcan, showcasing the most advanced technology and innovative style. Jigsaw Health, it's fun to feel good. Hudef, showing respect for all players by making the best paddles. And Nupipo, Amazon's #1 best-selling pickleball brand.
Good afternoon and welcome to Spalding County Pickleball Complex in Griffin, Georgia, and our live ESPN Plus coverage at the APP Atlanta Metro Pickleball Open, a USA Pickleball National Championship Series event. I am Lauren McLaughlin along with Dominic Catalano, and our first matchup of the day here for our ESPN Plus coverage is our Senior Pro Men's Singles Gold Medal match between Mircea Morariu, our #3 seed, and our #2 seed, David Spearman. I was able to watch David Spearman earlier, Dom, take down Scott Moore in 2 decisive games. And of course, Mircea Morariu coming through the winner's bracket to get to gold. What can we expect during this match, Dom?
Good match coming up. Morariu undefeated on the day, made it through Scott Moore in the winner's bracket final, 8-11, 12-10, 11-5. So Morariu has that game to 15 in his back pocket. But not a lot of people may not be familiar with David Spearman, but we are very familiar with him. David Spearman is our reigning U.S. Open men's senior pro singles champion. He won the U.S. Open this year, so he is no stranger to the gold medal match, and a very nice guy. I've known Dave for a couple years now as he started coming up through seniors and playing, a Georgia native as well. So this is more or less a local tournament for him. I know he's excited about that, was excited for this tournament coming up. But again, Dave with a big tennis background. Morariu, same thing, tennis background. See a lot of drives, a lot of hard hit balls. So it'll be a lot of fun to watch this match and how it plays out throughout this afternoon.
Absolutely, and Andy Jones will be our USA Pickleball certified referee for this gold medal match. As you mentioned, Dom, this is a 2 out of 3 match, but if Spearman is able to take 2 out of those 3 first games, it'll force that tiebreaker match to 15 in our double elimination style tournament this weekend. Andy Jones times our players in. Spearman starts us off serving on the near end. And a big, strong start and a first quick point on the board. Earlier, Dom, on championship court #2, Spearman had Moore's number by essentially staying at that baseline and just ripping those passing shots down both sidelines. It worked unbelievably well for him. We'll see if he sticks to that same strategy here against Morariu, or if he'll have to adjust to a different style. But so far he seems in control here at the very start of game number 1 of this gold medal match.
No, I anticipate Dave sticking with his game plan. He's going to make Morariu change it if he has to, but Spearman's going to stick with his game plan. Great ground stroker. Going to try and hit a lot of passing shots. It's a very heavy ball. Again, explaining what a heavy ball is, meaning it almost seems to pick up speed as it gets to you and causes a lot of issues. And out to a 3-0 lead. Trying to prevent Morariu from a triple crown, as Morariu took gold in men's doubles and mixed doubles so far this weekend. Men's doubles with John Sperling and mixed doubles with Julie Johnson, who has already completed her triple crown as she has taken the gold medal in women's pro senior singles today, going undefeated 3-0. So congratulations to Julie Johnson.
Absolutely.
Little ball off the tape right there, throws Morariu off just a tad.
Just wide on that serve from Spearman. Gives Morariu another opportunity to get on that scoreboard, as he is still scoreless here in game 1.
Good read by Morariu as he anticipates Spearman going cross court on this next shot. Watch Spearman go high, read the angle. Morariu there. Beautifully done by Mircea.
And although Spearman's bread and butter might be those ground strokes from the baseline, he can certainly get the job done up at that kitchen line as well, as you saw on that rally right there. No stranger to pulling an Ernie out of that bag of tricks if he needs to.
Nice ball down the line. Again, that big forehand as you watch him run around it to hit that. Only issue with that is if Morariu can read where he's going with that, he's exposed literally the whole court wide open because he's running around it so much.
Well, that ball takes a weird skip bounce off the court there. Didn't hit the line though, it was a couple inches in front of it, so Morariu, a nice big serve and a quick side out.
Side out. No problem.
Spearman, 58 years old here in the senior pro bracket, which starts at 50. 50 and above is the age.
4-1.
Seeing a lot of the players in their low 50s, so
Great job though by Spearman. Yes, he doesn't get what he's looking for as far as result goes, but I love the fact that he's trying to take that ball out of the air and not let Morariu set up. Stick with that, just execute and he's fine.
wow.
Beautifully done cross court there from Spearman, as Morariu unfortunately clips the tape and that ball just drops in. Spearman has many options from that spot.
Morariu there for that two-handed backhand ground stroke from Spearman. Drops it in a little short, and Spearman left scrambling to try and get up there and do something with it.
1-4. Side out.
Great get by Spearman over here right in front of us on the fence. Just forcing Morariu to at least hit one more ball. But good job by Dave Spearman.
Big effort. Spearman this time, the one playing puppet master, pulling Morariu back and forth to both sides of the court. Our score stuck at 4-1 here for a few exchanges here, Dom. We'll see if Spearman can finally get that 5th point.
Just wide down the line. Again, we just continue to trade side outs here. No one seems to want to take control. Morariu's got to answer here. He can't just keep getting this serve back and not answering. He's flirting with Spearman pulling away. On cue, he picks up his second point. Mm-hmm. Nice drop from Morariu, changing the pace up right there. And it's not typically what you're going to see out of Morariu's game. He's going to want to hit a lot of ground strokes. But again, when Spearman's all over those ground strokes, got to change something up. He does, hits the drop, and is successful there, and he's within one. Oh, Spearman gave up on that. After he hit that return, he thought it was going out. He stopped in the transition area. Didn't think it was going to stay in. It does.
All tied at 4s here now. Morariu, 3-0 streak, and a gorgeous drive down the sideline after seeing Spearman commit to the middle. And now he takes his first lead here in game 1. And a timeout called by David Spearman. This timeout brought to you by Jigsaw Health. And again, we're here at the APP Tours Atlanta Metro Pickleball Open with our live ESPN Plus coverage here on Championship Court with our final 3 matches of the day. We will have our men's pro gold medal match coming up, as well as our women's pro gold medal match.
Have men's bronze and men's gold.
Excuse me. Thank you for that
No women.
correction.
The women have already played.
They had a smaller bracket, so got them done and out of here at a good time today. So again, men's pro bronze medal match and gold medal match coming up. Ben Johns sitting in the gold medal match. And Zane Navertil in the bronze, taking on John Sincola. So they are practice partners, very familiar with each other's games, and have played each other quite often in tournaments as well. So
One timeout remaining. Time in. 5-4.
back from this timeout, Andy Jones.
Nice drop by Morariu right there out of the timeout. Again, changing his game a little bit. Likes the hard play, but can play that soft game if he has to.
6-4.
And while Spearman looked to be in control in the beginning of this game 1, that momentum has shifted entirely now to Morariu, who finds himself in the driver's seat, up 3 points.
Great recovery by Morariu as he to sprint to the kitchen, get that drop shot from Spearman, goes inside out, recovers, split step, And Spearman tries to go for the passing shot, but Morariu all over it down the line.
8-4.
3 points away from taking game one. And a gorgeous drive down that sideline will now put him within 2. Again, Morariu coming out of the top half of our winner bracket. If he wins this 2 out of 3 portion of our gold medal match, he is our gold medalist and will be undefeated through the day today.
A game point here for Morariu, and like you said, Lauren, it seemed like Spearman was in control, and all of a sudden Morariu heated up, and now he is in control of this game number 1 here, the gold medal match for men's senior pro.
David Spearman burning his second and final timeout here in game number 1 of this gold medal match. This timeout brought to you by Jigsaw Health. And while the temperature numbers-wise may seem like it would be a perfect day for pickleball, it's very humid here in Griffin, Georgia, so a heavy air. These players definitely battling with the moisture that comes along with that. Every player making sure to have a towel with them on court to wipe their hands off, their paddles off. Try and keep as dry as possible in this muggy conditions. All right, back from the timeout, a game point here for Mircea Morariu in game 1 of our gold medal match.
Nice job there out of the timeout from Spearman. Watch him tomahawk this backhand. No chance for Morariu as he's 2 feet outside the court.
Catches that back corner. Andy Jones, our referee, needs confirmation as well. What a beautiful shot there from Spearman, and if he can rattle off a couple more points here, just like that, again, same side, same ground stroke, that puts him right back in this game 1.
6-10.
Morariu learns his lesson from the previous 2 rallies and make sure to cover that sideline as Spearman tried it one last time, but a second game point opportunity now for Morariu. Just long on that serve return from Spearman, and that will seal the deal here for game 1, going to Mircea Morariu 11-6. We will take a very short commercial break, but don't go anywhere. Our live ESPN Plus coverage for the Senior Pro Gold Medal match continues next.
At my age, I get to spend even more time with family and friends and do the things I love. It's also that time when you get to look into more serious things, like Medicare. And maybe you'd like to spend hours on end researching every available option. I wanted someone who could guide me through the process. To compare plans in your area, visit eHealth's website or call one of eHealth's licensed insurance agents today.
Our live ESPN Plus coverage continues in Griffin, Georgia, just south of Atlanta for the APP Atlanta Metro Pickleball Open. Game number 2 about to kick off in our Senior Pro Men's Singles Gold Medal match. Mircea Morariu serving to David Spearman.
Oh, Spearman got cross-legged right there as He thinks Morariu's going to his backhand. And, oh.
He almost took a tumble there. That's how you know that's a great shot, Dom, when you can almost take out your opponent without even getting a ball near him.
He twisted him up. Nice job by Spearman controlling that kitchen line right there. And Morariu trying to get that drop in right there. And that's what worked for him in game one. That's what got him back in instead of just grip and rip.
Lauren McLaughlin along with Dominic Catalano here courtside for this gold medal match. Andy Jones, our USA Pickleball certified referee as well, here at this USA Pickleball National Championship tournament.
Another nice ball down that same line by Spearman. So see if he continues to look for that, as he's two winners down that same line the past 2 points. Yeah, and that's going to the well one too many times, especially at this level. If someone as smart as Morariu is going to recognize that, okay, he's gone there twice, let's see if he does it again. If he is, I'm not going to get burnt there. Beautiful job right there by Morariu. And biggest thing about that right there, watch him just take something off this. Doesn't really hit it 100%, just shapes it beautifully so that it dips as soon as it gets over that net.
Tied up at 2s here in game 2. If Morariu manages to take the second game or the next, he will be our gold medalist after being undefeated through the upper portion of our bracket today. And not only will he be our gold medalist, he will get that golden ticket to the USA Pickleball National Tournament in Indian Wells, California.
And that's a good return there from Spearman. I like how Spearman pulled Morariu completely cross court. So Morariu serving from the ad side or the left side, the odd side, and pulls Morariu all the way over to the even side with that return. Oh, Spearman kind of mishits that.
I was wondering, a couple mishits in there, and definitely some out balls played as well, but Morariu comes out on top of that exchange, and he'll be serving 3-2.
3-2. Point.
Just a little long on that serve from Mircea Morariu. I'm sure he was hoping to continue his run, put a couple more points on the board before Spearman had a chance to do the same.
Nice two-hander there from Spearman as he rips that cross court. Need a few more of those to stay in this match here.
Saw those the entire match against Scott Moore. Just absolutely beautiful shots. That one just misses though. As you mentioned before, Dom, he's kind of going back to the same spot until it doesn't work. So Morariu, I think, wising up to that fact and putting the pressure on to make Spearman either hit it perfectly or change it up.
That's a tough shot, and again, it's really the only shot Morariu has there to attempt. He can either do that, try and pull that shot out, or he flattens it out. Spearman's there to cover it, and he forces him to hit another shot. So he's trying to go cross court there with that little winner. Unfortunately, comes up a little short. Nice balls there from Spearman as he goes left side, right side, and then finish it one more on the left side. Morariu full extension. Can't get to it, and we're tied at 4. Spearman visibly frustrated with himself right there, as you guys can see.
4-4.
There's Triple Crown winner Julie Johnson in the background.
Nice cut off there by Dave Spearman as he just chops that down with the backhand. Beautifully done. You mentioned that, Lauren. Julie Johnson in the background watching her mixed doubles partner, Morariu, as he attempts to do what she's already done today and get that Triple Crown. Beautiful two-hander again from Spearman cross court.
What can Mircea even do against this, Dom?
It's just
What's the counter?
It's a read right now, and what I'm thinking is Mircea's got to read that shoulder turn a little bit sooner, because if Spearman's going flat, he's staying flat with his front shoulder. When he's pulling that and going cross court, he's dipping and pulling it across. A nice little run here from David Spearman. Sense a timeout here from Morariu, possibly after one more point.
6-4.
And no timeout needed, Dom, because a serve long from Spearman ends his run, giving Morariu his chance now. But nothing can be done.
Great closeout there from Morariu.
Wow.
Watch the speed.
I mean, that was a brilliant return. Spearman pulls him all the way off the court, and he's got to get there all the way to the other side. I thought Spearman for sure thought he had him beat. Great effort from Morariu. Morariu having to commit to one side or the other, trying to determine which way Spearman's going to go with that overhead, but Spearman able to wait until the last minute. Watch Morariu and put the ball in the vacated space.
Both of these players, the hard part to go at and drive at is the forehand for both of them, because they both do such a good job controlling their forehands, and when you have and read so well to that side, the putaways become easy, just like Morariu does right there. Not for nothing, those are two really good drives by Morariu as he keeps those both very low, but Spearman counters with two good punch volleys.
I've seen Morariu a couple times, Dom, go cross court and put that ball into the net when it looks like he also potentially has the court in front of him open as an option as well. Do you think between those two choices he's making the correct one?
I do, because it almost seems like Spearman's reading that he's going to go flat. If he goes flat, Spearman's already has that kind of short area covered, so he's trying to go behind him. Just got to get that up and over just a little more. He's right there with it. He's clipping the top of the net. If he can just get a little bit underneath it, a little more, it's going to be a perfect shot, but it's such a tough shot on a full sprint because now you're running one way and you're trying to hit the ball the other way. So it's a very difficult shot.
And you can see how difficult as Morariu's put a couple of those into the net. But as we come back from this Jigsaw Health timeout, see Spearman there taking full advantage, taking a seat on the court, trying to regain some energy here to finish out this gold medal match.
Good ball there for Morariu. Spearman just looking straight down at the line going, I mean, he really clipped the line with that backhand volley on the run. Beautifully done by Morariu.
4-6.
Spearman just controlling Morariu from that kitchen line. Morariu just on the defense that entire rally.
Yeah, he's just not able to get one of those drops in where it bounces in front of Spearman. Spearman able to take pretty much every one of those out of the air and control the point.
Point. 7-4.
Spearman finally breaking off of 6. Out in front by 3 now. And there's that shot that he's done so well, but Morariu able to cover it this time and put a little heat on it on the way back. Spearman not able to handle it.
4-7.
Morariu does not know what just happened there. I think he had hoped that went another way, Dom.
Yeah, looking up at the sky, his hand, trying to figure out where that went wrong. That's a great return by Morariu as he cuts that flat down the line. And as he cuts that, he's creating some spin on it. That makes that ball very difficult for Spearman to keep in on the counter drive.
7.
Oh, what a return from Spearman.
Yeah, I mean, Spearman's like, I'll take your serve and return, or your return to serve, and I'll raise you an even better one as he goes rip cross court.
7-4. Point.
Spearman looking to take this match to a 3rd game.
Let out.
And that's set up by the return of serve by Morariu as he goes tight sideline, getting Spearman running full sprint to hit that ball and then cross-court winner.
4-8.
Morariu has been stuck on 4 here for an extended amount of time. Spearman not allowing him any movement on the scoreboard here as he slowly chips away. Serve return long from Morariu puts Spearman 1 step closer, and as a result, a timeout called here. And the crazy part, Dom, is watching Spearman, you just saw him, you know, he's just kind of leaning over. He looks exhausted. He looks like he is done for. And then you get into these rallies and he's still just ripping those shots, putting everything on him. It's a different person.
Yeah, and that's exactly it. He looks tired.
I
Talked with him before the match, and he's like, I'm beat. You know, these guys are hanging on. But the difference is we can talk about that all we want. You know, And as a player, you know, myself, when you're on court, you can say you're tired before the match starts and all that. As soon as the referee calls that score, it's totally different. All that kind of goes away. You're in the middle of a point, all that goes away. And so it's the heat of the moment. And that's exactly what David Spearman's feeding off of right now, is the heat of the moment.
Absolutely. Tap into that next level. Dig deep and find whatever you need to find to finish.
Side out.
Right now, it is indeed David Spearman who is digging deep and finding something to fuel him here in game 2 as he is looking to go to a game 3, but Mircea Morariu with a bit of a eye roll even as he gets this beautiful shot.
Well, he shrugs his shoulders because he knows that shot's there and he's got that. All he's got to do is take something off that. He's got to create the shape on that ball, meaning he's got to dip that. And the harder he hits it, the less shape is on that ball. And so that's what he's got to do. And he can create that. Even if Spearman gets a paddle on it, if he shapes it well enough to where it's dipping as it gets over, Spearman's got to hit up on that ball. It's going to cause a mistake.
Morariu finally some movement on the scoreboard. That ball just missing that sideline. Spearman asking Andy Jones, our referee, if she saw it. She did not see it clear enough to be able to overrule that call, so another point for Morariu. Made a good run here. Puts a little pressure back on David Spearman. Now only up by 2.
It was 4-4. Spearman runs off 5 straight. Morariu answers with 3. And so just like that, he's right back in this. Nice job. That's a tough dig from Morariu on the block. First of all, as we talk about Morariu shaping balls, we watch that drive by Spearman. As soon as that ball clears the net, it is dipping. Morariu has to hit up on that. Beautifully done.
7-9.
That's the shot he's looking for right there.
So it took him a little while to get here, Dom, but Morariu finally has kicked it up another gear.
I mean, there's no defense for that unless Spearman can read that early. If he's in the middle like that, that's just so tough for him to do anything with. Beautiful shot by Morariu as he passes Spearman on the backhand side.
David Spearman now with a timeout here, brought to you by Jigsaw Health. He is feeling the hot breath of Morariu on his neck, creeping up behind him. And he is going to do everything he can to get a little energy, get a little rest here during this timeout, and try and avoid Morariu tying this game up here. Game number 2 in our gold medal match. Morariu congratulating Spearman on that great shot. He thought it was going to go out, but dropped in.
Spearman upset with himself right there because that is the shot he has hit numerous times today already in this match, and it hits the cord on top of the net and just drops in his face. That's just so deflating when he's got it there. Just long on the return of serve, and a 5-0 run at 4-4 from Spearman, followed by a 5-0 run from Morariu to tie it up at 9.
Like we say, Dom, doesn't matter when you get hot, you just got to get hot before that 11th point. And it looked like Morariu might have been done for here in game 2, but roaring back here after this beautiful shot down the sideline with that forehand, and he has his first gold medal match point opportunity.
Point, game, match.
And a serve return in the net from Spearman will get the job done. A big congrats, Mircea Morariu, undefeated through the day and our Triple Crown winner here in Senior Pro men's singles. A big congrats to him. He also gets that golden ticket to Nationals in Indian Wells in December. And also a congrats to David Spearman, absolutely battling here today. He will go home with that silver medal. Dominic Catalano heads to our Franklin studio next to chat with our gold medalists, but don't go anywhere. That pro men's bronze medal match coming up next here on ESPN+.
At my age, I get to spend even more time with family and friends and do the things I love. It's also that time when you get to look into more serious things, like Medicare. And maybe you'd like to spend hours on end researching every available option. I wanted someone who could guide me through the process. To compare plans in your area, visit eHealth's website or call one of eHealth's licensed insurance agents today.
Pickleball is crazy. It's an all-day event. You're getting dehydrated, you get tired, and I've kind of had issues with cramping all my life. I would be taking pickle juice, salt tablets, eating mustard packets. I've just tried to manage it, but it's been really difficult until I tried Jigsaw's Electrolyte Supreme. I would actually recommend taking Electrolyte Supreme to everybody. I haven't cramped. I'm able to go out there with confidence. It's been a godsend for sure.
Back in the Franklin Pickleball studio, I am with Mircea Morariu and Julie Johnson. After both of them claim Senior Pro gold in singles today, congratulations to both you guys. Everybody here on ESPN Plus got to watch Morariu take down Dave Spearman. We didn't get to see Julie Johnson. You guys had a round robin. You finished earlier today. You go undefeated, Julie. Let's start with you, Julie. Triple Crown for you today. How's that feel?
Really good.
don't give me your son's answers.
No,
Let's go.
It feels wonderful. There was a lot of good competition here. This was a great event, a great tournament. Ken did a great job. You guys did a great job. It was fun because it was a golden ticket opportunity for next year, and so to play well here meant a lot. I didn't have a good weekend last weekend, so I was really excited to come out and change the tide a little bit.
Well, I'm glad you're here. We appreciate it. Did a great job with Gigi Fernandez in women's doubles.
Yes.
You and Mirch take gold in mixed, and then you come out and win women's singles today. So congratulations, Julie.
Thanks, Tom.
All right, Mirch, let's move on to your gold medal match right now. David Spearman coming up against him. You know who Dave is. You know what he's about. You know what he's going to do. Very nice to see you make an adjustment early in that first game. Instead of just grip and rip, you turned into a drop player and set yourself up nicely. Was it something you made an adjustment and consciously thought about there?
I did. I was fortunate enough to play him earlier today, and I did a little bit of that, and I also had to do that against Scott Moore because you really have to keep the ball down against really good volleyers and really good movers. So I was fortunate enough to play him earlier, and you know, he beat me at the U.S. Open, was U.S. Open champion,
yes,
so he's a great player. He beat Scott in the bronze medal match, and I was fortunate enough to come out with the victory after making some adjustments. And I got to keep up with my partner here, you know, because she's setting the bar. She's #1 in everything. Just if not the best, at least one of the best, if not the top 2 all-around female 50-plus senior tennis players. I mean, pickleball players.
Yeah. It's been a long weekend.
It's been a while. I've been here all day, every day.
Really quick, talk about you got down 9-4 in that second game and came back with a 5-0 run of your own to tie it, and then 2 quick points. So 7-0 run to end that second game. What changed in your momentum from after going down 9-4? Looked like we were going to a third game.
Yeah, it certainly felt that way. He was playing great, and I just felt I had to be more consistent and play my game. I made 3 return errors, and I felt that if I could just get it down and get up there and get a few points, I could come back. I mean, I never feel like I'm out in pickleball. I was down 10-6 in the second game after losing the first game to Scott and was able to come back. I just always, it's such a quirky game in terms of momentum. It can change like that, so I never feel I'm out of it, which is one of the things I love about it.
Yeah. All right, well, hey, I got 2 Triple Crown winners with me here. A lot of bling this weekend. A lot of checks for you, too, this weekend as well. So, hey, congratulations to both you guys. Triple Crown men and women senior pros. Julie Johnson, Mircea Morariu. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you very much.
We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we got our men's pro bronze medal match here on Championship Court for ESPN Plus here at the APP Atlanta Metro Pickleball Open.